Okay, so we ended off in the middle on the top of the second round with the brown. So we are going to use the first color we used, which in my case was green. I have my green here. We are going to leave a 5 to 6 inch tail again. We are going to be crocheting that in as we do this round. So the tail with the brown that we were left off with, I am going to run that along the top to the corner. We are starting in the corner, so when we come back around to near the end here, this will be crocheted in until we get to where we begin. Okay, so I'm going to join my green in this chain 2 corner space, just like we did with the brown to the green in the first round. Okay, leave your tail. You're going to pull your yarn through. There's your join. Okay, you are now going to do a chain 1 to start this round. You're going to chain 1. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet in this space. So do not wrap around. Make sure you're getting both ends in when you work. Okay, so you're going to go into the hole, wrap around, pull through. You have 2 loops on. You're going to pull through. So there's your chain 1. So now we are going to do a chain 2 for our corner. So you're going to do your join, your chain 1, your single crochet, your chain 2. Now you're going to do 1 more single crochet in this corner space. Okay, so there is our corner. Okay, now there is a hidden stitch here that people usually don't see, because to begin with you're going to go in every single stitch, including your chain 1 spaces, all the way to the other end with just straight single crochets. You're not chaining at all. So you're going to go in to this first double crochet, has a hole right here in this hole, so it'll look like you have 3 single crochets in this space, but you actually don't. So we're going in this space here to do our first single crochet. All right, and then you're going to be going into every stitch of your double crochets and your chain 1 space. So I'm going to go and do up to the second V stitch on this until I get to my ends tucked in, and then we'll be doing the second video when I get to the other end for the second corner. Okay, so you're going to go in your second double crochet, your single crochet in that one, your third double crochet, you're going to single crochet in that one, your fourth double crochet, which is your first post on your V stitch, you're going to single crochet in that stitch. Now I still have my 2 tails going with me. They're being crocheted into these single crochets that I'm doing. So we've come to your first chain 1 space in your center of your V stitch. So you're going to go just in the hole. You're not going to go actually in a stitch. You're going to do your single crochet in there. All right, now this loop here on your second is in this same space, but it actually has a hole that you're supposed to go into. So you'll have 1 brown loop underneath. There's your double crochet, your fifth double crochet. You're going to do a single crochet in that stitch. Okay, so that is what it will look like up to your first V stitch. You're going to make sure that you do your first single crochet in this space here, and then because that's your first double crochet, and you're going to do it every single double crochet plus your chain 1 space. All right, so I'm going to go to one more V stitch just to show you the double crochets and the single chain 1 spaces. Okay, so here's our first post on our second V stitch. We're going to go into this stitch here. We're going to do our single crochet, and into your chain 1 space we're going to do a single crochet. So that's the center of your second V stitch. Looks like that. Now we have that second double crochet of your second V stitch. We're going to go into that stitch at the top. There's a hole that you're going to go into. Okay. So there is up to your second V stitch. So that's what your work should look like. You're going to have to make sure you are very careful with this one, because if you miss any of these, it will mess up your fourth round, which is with your long double crochets, and you will be shown that. Okay, so I will meet you at the next video for your second corner.